This next question is from Jimmy. He lives in LA. And he has 4 baby mamas.
Anyway, welcome to Kennsquestions. Because clearly you don't trust my judgment?
I'm scared right now.
Oh, good. That's good. That's how it's supposed to be.
Okay. Hi guys, welcome to Ken's Questions. Of course, I'm Ken, and you'll notice that I have someone who is very near and dear to me. I have Kik. She is all the way from Canada, and she is here to help me out today. If you want to say a little something about yourself, and I'll tell them why you qualify for.
Oh, okay. I don't know what to say. So I'm not from Canada, but I am living there now. I'm 29. I don't know. I'm cool.
Okay, so with the cool aspect of it, a lot of times you meet people who are your equal or even more so. So, you know, y'all seen my past videos, and if you haven't, I kind of think that my ideas and things I have to say about different situations, I've called myself a doctor of life. I take different situations and I'm able to kind of validate and, you know, navigate to give someone the right advice. Now, every once in a while I meet someone who is exactly or even more so like me. So of course, to Kik's surprise, we've talked and we've had these different conversations like, I would love for you to be on my channel. And I finally got that opportunity. So that's why I said she's from Canada, because she's visiting from Canada.
I am.
And she came while she was down here to help me out with this video. I want to say thank you.
Oh yeah, thanks for having me.
In advance.
Thanks for the compliment too.
You're welcome. Because you know, there's certain people that, you know, just say stupid shit all day. She is not one of those people that say stupid shit all day. So she is able to provide probably even better advice from a woman's point of view. In my opinion, how about that?
I'll do my best.
Yes, in my opinion. For this particular episode, we're gonna do 3 questions. It's always sent in by a viewer or even a friend, family member. I get them from everywhere. I will take one. It's what I'm feeling, that's all. But if you want to submit your questions, you can always send them directly to my Instagram, and that is under kenny1. Or you can also send them directly to me at kennsquestions@gmail.com. And of course, a lot of you guys have me on Facebook, and you can send me directly, you know, directly through Facebook Messenger. I don't mind. Like I said, it's always confidential. I will not tell your business. So, it's, you know, the first question that we have today, super old. I would say it's absolutely since probably the beginning of time. We want to get an opinion from you about why women love bad boys. Yes.
So my first thing is I feel like we have to draw a little bit of a dividing line between like a bad boy and someone who's just like a mess. Right? Because sometimes someone's like, oh, he's a bad boy. And I'm like, no, he's just a mess. Like, he doesn't have his shit together.
Okay.
There's a difference.
Yes.
But I feel like the biggest thing, and I feel like I say this about a lot of things, things that are taboo, things that are transgressive will always be more attractive. That's what pulls people in. So a lot of fetishes, a lot of kinks exist around the things that people inherently find transgressive. They're like, oh, I'm not supposed to be doing this.
Oh.
That's what makes it so good.
Oh, okay.
So especially with like the whole bad boy thing, if it's someone you're like, I know I'm not supposed to be talking to them, they're no good for me. And especially depending on how old you are, that just makes everything like supercharged, right? That's part of it.
Uh-huh.
And then also, you kind of hit a point sometimes where you're using your relationships as an escape. Someone who's a bad boy, if you feel like they don't come from the same place as you, gives you like even more of a break from that.
Okay.
Right? So it's like a little bit of a getaway. You're kind of running away. I genuinely feel like oftentimes women will respond to someone who's not afraid to tell them what they feel and not afraid to be who they are, even when a woman's asking them to be somebody else.
Okay.
So that might be a bad boy. Maybe that tends to be a certain type of guy. But I feel like when a man reasserts that this is who I am, either you're with it or you're not,
yeah,
I find it very attractive. I know for a fact that I know a lot of women who find it attractive. So I do think maybe there's like a certain type of guy who tends to be like that. And maybe they tend to be a bad boy. Maybe they commit some crimes.
Why they gotta commit?
I don't know. You said bad boy.
I would basically kind of add, what is a bad boy? Somebody might think a bad boy, somebody just cuss a bitch out every day. You know, it's like, fuck out my face. You know, that, ooh, girl, you heard the way he cussed me out. You know, I hope that's not something that's attractive to somebody to just, you know.
I mean, I guarantee it is, but that, like, for me, bad boys are somebody who's like, bitch, if you don't get out my face, I'm like, ooh. I love it. It's not that, right? But I understand that, like, obviously I'm talking about for myself.
Of course. We're here for your opinion, so.
Okay, that's my opinion.
We want your opinion, you know. If you want your opinion, then you'll be here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you know what I'm gonna say. Shut the fuck up. Just kind of to wrap up, Bad Boys. Nice guys finish last. Straight up, 100%. It is an absolute fact. I wish it wasn't.
Do you though?
I truly believe.
Okay.
Nice guys finish last. You kind of get caught up in what they believe is a facade, and you're not being your true self.
Right.
So I know a lot of women that like to press buttons, and if you don't respond, then they're gonna run over you.
Yeah.
Right over you.
No, I can agree with that.
100% gonna run you over.
I can agree with that.
So you gotta kind of, you know, make sure that this is something that, like you said, being assertive.
Yeah.
You know, whatever you want to eat tonight, honey. Oh, whatever you want, whatever movie you want to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I love you so much.
Right.
You know, you around there kissing this bitch ass, and what the fuck? That's not something that essentially is attractive.
Right.
You know, if she's just gonna get away with absolutely everything, it's not an even type.
Well, because what makes it special is like he's doing something special for me, or he's letting me choose this because I'm important to him. But if every night is like, oh, you get to choose, you get to do whatever you want, it's like, well, then I'm just out here living my life the way that I want to. Thanks for keeping me company, bitch. Right. And I'm done with you now. Go away. Don't be afraid to tell people, including the person you're with, I need some space. Or like, you know what? I appreciate you. I don't want to watch this movie. I'm not gonna watch it. That seems like a small thing, but that's
pretty important. This next one is near and dear to my heart. The question is, you're dating someone and you and this person get along swell. Everything cool, y'all one-on-one. It's wonderful. The problem is that her family gets on your last damn nerves. So it could be the family is, you know, y'all know church folk, where essentially you can't do nothing wrong. Jesus ain't gonna like what you doing. You know, they take everything like, I'm a human. Like, I'm not allowed to make a mistake. I'm a sinner, you know. But at the same time, I have every capacity to love God and have my own relationship with Him. But you gonna constantly judge. So that's just an example. But y'all church folk, y'all need to kind of calm that down a little bit. But that's why it's kind of near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
In this particular situation, should he stick it out? Or is the family dynamic a deal breaker?
So I feel like in that case, it really depends on how close in proximity that family is.
They around the corner. Sunday dinners.
My first thought is, get the fuck out.
Get out. Get out!
That's my first thought, is you go ahead and leave. But then my second thought is if you're building a relationship with someone, part of what's important in that relationship is your comfort and your partner being understanding of who you are and who's in their family and what they both need. And knowing who can and cannot come into contact with each other. Like, you know, some people, when they get married and they go over the seating list, like, oh, well, this person can't sit next to this person can't. Because they know if we put them next to each other, that's a problem.
Right.
And it's like, if that's how it is with my whole family, and I know that you're spending time with me and my family for me because it's something that's important to me, that's one. I have to give you, you know, thanks. I have to be appreciative, show that appreciation to you because I understand you're making a sacrifice. And then I have to make an effort to make sure that within my family, it's understood that you're understood and that no one's side-eyeing you or talking to you in a way that they shouldn't be. So if I hear like my cousin over saying something crazy to you because, oh, well, you know, we all go to church and you skip church 3 weeks in a row because you're not really about that lately. It's my responsibility then. I'm supposed to be on your side. How's it gonna look if I'm just letting them talk trash about you? Like, that's not how it should be. So it's kind of a two-part thing, but it's really your responsibility to, if you really care about this person like that, kind of have to be like a bit of a shield to them, to your family. Because I think the first thing, I was just talking to my mom about this. I was like, I know for a fact, myself, my brother, my sister, all three of us are handfuls. But I also know that we're worth it, right? Like, I feel like what we provide within the relationship is worth it.
Okay.
But I know but part of what makes us worth it is we're extremely loyal. So it's like, once you're with us, I'm gonna put my all into making sure that you are understood and vouched for within our family. So I know, like, my immediate family and my extended family knows if they were to open their mouth and talk about the person I'm with, I'm like, that's real cute. I don't know why you thought that you could talk with me about them. I'm just gonna pull you to the side, like, I love you. Come over here. Why are you talking shit about my boyfriend? Because clearly you don't trust my judgment.
I'm scared right now.
Oh, good. That's good. That's how it's supposed to be.
Okay,
So, long story short.
Okay.
You should stick it out if your partner shows the necessary empathy to the situation that you're in and the fact that you're making an effort for them. But if they're ignorant to the fact that you're putting in this work for them and they're, siding with their family, or they're not taking the time to intercede on your behalf, to use the church terms, they need to go, because they're lacking a certain empathy that needs to be there.
I cannot add anything to that. All day.
Hey.
Ditto. On to the next question. Yes.
Stumped him. I got it.
I would take that advice.
Anyway, welcome to Ken's Questions.
And to finish up tonight, we have one last question.